Hey Rex, welcome to the Gig Life. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So today we have a real treat. We have actor, model, and filmmaker Rex Seaton. So tell us a little bit about your gig.
So as you said, I'm an actor, I'm a model, I'm an independent filmmaker at this point. I've been in theaters since before I could walk. I was a performer as a baby. So my whole life I've kind of been in this industry. Uh, I'd say about 5 years ago, I got into it professionally. I started doing extra work on featured, films and stuff like that. And then because of that, I actually met you, to which I was a feature in your first music video, I was in your first music, but I was featured in your second one.
Yes, you were
So
featured in my second music
yeah,
video.
which I think has what like over 100 something thousand views on YouTube right now. So it's doing good.
Yeah.
Um, so after that, I kind of just started. I started my own production company, which is called Non-Science Productions. And we just, I write my own films and film them, in my free time when I'm not doing my military stuff.
That's amazing. Yeah, what branch of the military are you in?
I am in the Marine Corps.
Oh, how do you like it?
It's good. I'm about to get out. My technical last day will be November 17th. So,
Oh, that's it. Well, you know what? You have more time for your gig
yep.
and making sure that you're successful in every venture that you're doing, which is, acting, modeling, and filmmaking. And I might have you in another music video here soon, so watch
That's
out.
great.
All right. So, what's your favorite part about your gig?
My favorite part is changing somebody's life with just the little bit of artwork that I can and expressing my idea through this form of art. That's my favorite part of it.
That that's awesome. Yeah, art forms, especially filmmaking, everyone can really relate with movies. There's so much emotion in them. Do you know what kind of like genre you're going to focus in? Like, are you going to do horror, action? Do you have a certain genre that you're going to focus in first?
Um, yeah, I mean, I kind of from the films I've written, I've written all kinds of different films, but the ones that I mostly like to write are more like dramatic comedies, kind
Okay.
of. So I like to make very dramatic scenes, but my natural like sense of humor just like bleeds into my writing. So
Right.
it could be a very dramatic scene, but there's like a slight like I don't know why I want to laugh in this scene,
Sure.
moment. So
Yeah.
dramatic comedies, a little bit of romance.
Oh, uh-oh. Watch out, ladies. No, I'm just kidding. You were just recently married. He's
Yeah.
locked down, ladies and gents. He's locked down. So what is your least favorite part about the gig? If you had to pick something that you just weren't too crazy about, what would it be?
I would say at this point, I would say the lack of what's the nicest way to put this is the lack of dedication that some of these people have. Like for example, I'm now filming my latest film, which is called Pool Day, and it's just a quick, comedy film that I put together. It's like 3 pages long. It's nothing. Um, so I was supposed to film it about a month ago, and the day of, both of my lead actors canceled, and like half of my crew canceled on me. So I had to reschedule it. So I gotta say, and then I refilmed it this past Sunday, and actually two more of, luckily they weren't my lead characters, but two more, well, one of them was, two more of my actors canceled on me, and
Oh
some of
my
mine.
goodness.
So I'd say the lack of like seriousness that some people put into it, because
Right.
I spend time and try to get these people to get, and they just kind of slack it off like it's not a big deal. I'd say that's my least favorite part.
Yeah, I would say that would have to be, in the music industry, it's the same thing. You don't know who's going to show up, who's not. Actually, the music
Yeah.
video that you were in the first time, I think like we had 200 extras confirmed and only 120 showed up. So that was 80 failures, or failure to shows.
Oh,
In show terms, that's failure, no shows, right? So Yeah, that's
Yep.
crazy. Well, I'm sorry you're experiencing that. You know, there's tough times with every gig, right? If you could
You
give
live
a
in
piece of advice to anyone trying to be an actor, a model, or a filmmaker, what would it be?
the biggest advice I can give to you is two things.
Okay.
One, don't give up is the main thing. Is you just got to keep pushing because it's going to get hard no matter what. There's
Right.
going to be people that say you can't do it. There's going to be people that tell you, oh, there's too many people in that industry, you'll never get successful. But as long as if you write a film and you film it, you're already successful. It doesn't
Right.
matter how many people view it. That's a stepping stone. And the second advice I'd say is, in the beginning, do literally anything. Unless, of course, anything that doesn't, if it goes against your morals, don't do it. But,
Well,
and that's still, a gray area. But
that might be a blurry line for some, you know.
if there's enough zeros at the end, you might want to consider. No, I'm just
But
kidding. No, but no, but for real, if like depending on whether you're an actor, a model, a musician, whatever it is, if somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, I have a gig," audition for it. Just send it in. It does, even if it's something very small, send it in because you never know. That small thing could be seen by somebody big,
you're
and it
absolutely
could
right.
go somewhere.
You're
No.
absolutely right. Well, you know, that's some solid advice. I think anyone who is pursuing the acting career, the modeling career, or, you know, like filmmaking, I think they've just learned a thing or two from you. So we really appreciate you joining us on the Gig Life today. And, you know, I'll get in touch about the next music video on a side note. And thanks so much, Rex. We'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.